Welcome to Purse Dog 2023. We started off at historic Crown Point, right on Lake Champlain. Crown Point is a historic park with a campground, and it's kind of where the ruins of the forts of yesteryear meet the beauty of nature today. So what is the Purse Dog Ride? It's a camping riding weekend where we meet up, set up our tents, sit around a campfire, make our own food, and have a good time. So why is it called the Purse Dog Ride? Well, because we tie purses on the back of our bikes. We just kind of have fun with the whole concept. Here's a couple of the purses. After our pre-ride meeting, we're all lined up and ready to go. Don't we look sharp? The ride starts as you cross the bridge over Lake Champlain out of Crown Point and into Vermont. It's a fantastic way to start a ride. The lake is surrounded on both sides by New York and Vermont, the Adirondack Mountains in New York, and the Green Mountains over in Vermont. As you pass these buildings on the right, you almost immediately get that New England feel and that very welcome to Vermont feel. Nothing but blue skies ahead of us. Or is that really true? The ride starts with beautiful vistas of Lake Champlain. You can see all of the rain that we got in 2023 in both upstate New York and Vermont, and you can see the effects on the lake. But man, it is so pretty. It doesn't take long before we're riding through the farm fields of Vermont. And again, because of all the rain, there's just so many shades of green this year. You know you're in the heartland of Vermont if you're seeing fields and the beautiful barns. I think the hardest part about a group ride is probably getting through a four-way stop altogether. But we did it. It wasn't too bad. Okay, so I was definitely wrong about look at the blue sky. Now it's, well, look at this sky. It actually was a great day to be riding, so we were a little surprised that we didn't see more bikers like this guy. When we get to dirt, it doesn't disappoint. It is like a canopy of bright green trees, and you know you're in the Green Mountain State. The roads are pretty much straightforward gravel, but you do have to pay attention because with rains there'll be muddy spots and then there'll be spots where there's a wash like here coming across. Bridge transfers on back roads are just always full of little potholes after a rain. On Vermont dirt roads, they're really not back roads. They're roads with houses on them. Quite a few houses. And you'll run into traffic. And the people who ride these roads, they ride them all day, every day. So they're going fast, and they're often on your side of the road. So definitely be aware if you're up in Vermont riding. We take a stop at Texas Falls. It's part of the Green Mountain National Forest, and it won't disappoint. You'll be coming up on a split screen, and on the left is the view from the rider's perspective, and on the right is me standing on the side of the road taking pictures of everybody coming at me. Right about here on the left you will see me standing there, and on the right again the pictures of the bikes coming at me and MJ giving me the peace sign. As you can see, miles and miles of dirt. But eventually, we hit this little gem. I think it's Lincoln Gap Road. I'm trying to find the right position for my helmet cam so you're not looking at my windshield. This is really a beautiful road. Highly recommend it. Here we have a different perspective on a different camera, really showing the greens and the contrast. Do you want to see joy come to an ADV rider's face? Show her this sign located on the right. I think only in Vermont have I seen a speed limit sign with the posting your current speed on a dirt road, and we saw it more than once. Here is a shot where we're all coming to the end of Lincoln Gap Road, and in the bottom corner you'll see the bikes coming at me as I stand on the other side of the covered bridge. Because you know what? You really haven't ridden through Vermont if you haven't passed through a covered bridge. Another Vermont thing to do, go to one of the country stores, or provisions in this case, because you'll get yourself a great lunch. And as we finish our lunch, those clouds are still dogging us. Now we're headed up to Mad River Glen, and we're focused on the blue parts of the sky because to our right there's plenty of blue sky. We're not focused on that big dark cloud because we are an insanely optimistic group. When you ride around through Vermont, you're going to find all sorts of structures, and you're going to find some of the old mixed in with the new. And if you're lucky, you'll find some quaint old church or school that you pass by, like this one. When planning a trip to Vermont, it will give you plenty of dirt, all the way up to class 4 roads that can be a little bit tricky, but it will also give you tons of twisties, tons of switchbacks, because you are in the Green Mountains. We're all coming up on a sharp 20-mile-per-hour turn at the bottom of Mad River Glen when we see her, and we're thinking, why is a nude person walking along the road? But as you get closer, we realize she's not nude. And that came as a relief. And then we quickly had to set up for our turns. See, there's the blue sky we've been focusing on. We're at a little bit of altitude here, so if you look from the side to the side, you'll see a lot more leaf coloration showing. Can you see it on my windshield? Our luck is about to run out. It looks beautiful there, right? Like there's no rain. But there is, and it's starting to fall. And as we go down this road with switchback after switchback, it only gets wetter and wetter. You know, some people might stop at this little store restaurant in the rain, but we're ADV gals. We don't stop for no rain. Sometimes you're thinking it's not that bad, and then you look at this car coming by you, and then you really see the spray and how much water is on the road. I slowed down the videos so we can kind of get a look at how hard this rain is pelting us. Right about here, you can see where the water's crossing down from this driveway across the road and creating just a little bit of a creek next to the road we're riding on. That's how much it was raining. Finally, we're out of the rain, and soon we'll be approaching a quintessentially charming Vermont mountain town. And before you know it, we're heading back across the bridge, back into New York, toward the campground. Here we dry off, enjoy another campfire, and some food. And we're greeted by Hildy, our mascot purse dog. At the end of the video, there is the RELIVE video, which will give you an aerial view of the riding that we did. Hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share, and leave a comment at jeanaesday.